Hello, my 2021 Ford Bronco Sport SUV owners, and welcome to Discover Your Ford. My name is Jonathan. I am your host today, and I will be taking you through an exclusive walk around covering all the must-know features on your new vehicle. Okay, let me start by saying congratulations on getting a vehicle that can get you from your driveway out to where we are right now. In this video, we're gonna talk about the Badlands series, and we're gonna walk around and take you over everything that you are gonna wanna be aware of. Starting up front with the iconic old school Bronco inspired grille. If you look a little bit closer, you will notice the front facing camera, and this pairs with your GOAT modes, which stands for goes over any type of terrain, and it also works with other driver assistance features that will provide a view on your sync screen inside your vehicle. And of course, we have tow hooks here. You may also notice a radar box here. Now this works with your adaptive cruise control if equipped. There are also sensors in your windshield that work with your other driver assist features as well. As we make our way towards the back, you may notice the lifted roof line. This is called the Safari style roof, and we've added it to this outdoorsy model for a reason, because you get best in class second row headroom, which is going to be great for you and your passengers. It's also tall enough to put two 27.5-inch wheeled bikes in the back using a Yakima accessory bike rack that is optional. Now, if you're an avid cyclist, this extra room will be great for you. Moving all the way to the back of your Bronco Sport, you're gonna see one of the unsung heroes of that Bronco Sport, which is your rear lift up glass window. Press this button, grab the handle, lift it up, and now you see you have a ton of space to be able to load some things in or grab some things out, however you may. Now, if you want to come a little bit closer, you will be able to see a nice little surprise that we have for you, the embossed mountain range. All right, now let's close that back, open the main lift gate, and as you can see, I have all my camping gear stored and ready. All right, you'll also notice the carabiner style hooks. These are great to get some of those things out of the way that you don't want rolling around, like a bike helmet or some binoculars, so you can go ahead, clip them here, and they will be out of the way. And right next to those, if you're a Badlands owner, you have power to plug into. You have a 110 volt and a 12 volt when you're ready. Now that I have everything out, you can see the easy clean seat back and flooring right here. You also have a spare tire and an easy fuel funnel just in case you run out of fuel and need to fill up with a gas can. Simply access it by lifting up the flooring. Okay, now I'm gonna explain this button right here. This is perfect for your late night excursions because it's the on and off switch for your rear flood lamps located right up here. And you have the ability to adjust them outward or inward, wherever you need the light. Another thing that I'd like to point out is the available cargo management system. You can have it as a handy divider, or you can even turn it into a camp table by turning it on its side, locking it into place, and folding the legs out. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a bottle opener right here. All right, let's jump into the back seats. So, here in the back seat, you'll notice the extra headroom I mentioned earlier due to that Safari style roof. Also unique to the Badlands, you have under seat storage. And over here, you have a side pocket if you want to store your phone. And you have these things called molly straps, just another convenient place to put some of your gear if you need to. And you have this zipper back pocket. You can store a tablet in there or some maps maybe. And you also have an available armrest that you can pull down in the center here with two cup holders. Last thing I'll point out is the 60-40 split folding seats. To fold down the head restraint, press this button. To fold down the seat, press this button. And now you have the space to haul some things around, even if they're a little bit longer. Okay, before we jump into the driver's seat, let's take a look at your key fob and some of the ways that you can get in and out of your vehicle. Of course, it locks, unlocks, also has a panic feature, and depending on the version you have, there will be a mini key inside that either pops out of the side or slides out of the bottom like this. Now this Bronco Sport has intelligent access, so just simply walk up to the door, put your hand behind the handle, and as long as you have your key on you, it will unlock and you can open the door. Now to lock it back, just run your finger over the ridges. And if you run your finger along here, you'll see your secure code keypad. Now you will get a factory code in your glove box. It will give you the ability to reset and choose your own code. First, put in your factory code, and then you're gonna go ahead and press 1, 2, and then put in whatever code you want, and then 1, 2 to lock it again. Now, if you wanted to, let's say, unlock all of the doors, all you would have to do is put in the code you chose and then press 3, 4, and that would unlock all the doors. Now, if you want to lock all the doors, no need to put in your code, just go ahead and press 7, 8, 9, 0 simultaneously, and it will lock all of your doors together. Got it? All right, let's get inside. Okay, up front, there are a ton of things to play around with. First, we're gonna start on the left-hand side here. So if you have the optional fog lights, this is the button for it right here, and then these are your other lighting controls. As we move up to your left stalk, you're gonna have some more lighting controls, while your right stalk handles all your wiper controls. Okay, on this Badlands model steering wheel with that big bucking Bronco, you may see some other buttons, and I'm gonna explain them to you right now. So on the left-hand side, you have your adaptive cruise control buttons. So this is your adaptive cruise control button, your gap settings, your lane centering on and off button, your cancel button here, and then if you wanna set your speed, you have the ability to do that here. And below that, you have your volume controls. On the right side, you will see your digital instrument cluster controls. You have your menu button, your scroll and select, your back button, and below that, you have your Sync 3 button, as well as your phone controls. Now sliding over the dash, the first thing that you're gonna come into is your Sync 3 touchscreen. This is where you can control all of your creature comforts. It also has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, so when you plug in your phone, you will be able to display some of your applications in your touchscreen. In your center console area, this is where you will find some USB plugs as well as the available wireless charging pad. You work your way back, you will see your select shift knob, and then you have your GOAT modes dial, which stands for goes over any type of terrain. Now you're gonna get 5 standard on normal Bronco Sport, and those are things such as normal, sport, or eco. And on your Badlands, you get 2 extra. You're gonna get mud and rut and rock crawl. Now these are gonna adjust to whatever type of scenario you are going over and when you're out there on the road. Now, there are a couple other buttons around here. You have your 4-wheel drive lock. You also have your locking rear differential feature, your traction control button, and also your trail control button. And that pretty much covers it. I hope you guys enjoyed this walk around and it was helpful. We also have tons of other videos that go into depth on your Bronco Sport, so make sure you check those out. And be sure to tune in to our live streams where I will be there to answer your questions in person. And until then, I am Jonathan with Ford. I'll see you out there on the trails. Peace.